Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Jack, thank you for gifting a sub to Asamiya. And it's nice to see everybody. I just finished watching or listening to a 5-hour-long podcast with John Carmack, who who was one of the co-founders of id Software, so the people who brought us Wolfenstein and Doom and Quake. And man, that guy's been up to a lot more than just programming stuff for video games. Jeez. And it made me it just made me think about some different stuff. For one, I have close to, I'd say definitely zero personal experience when it comes to any sort of programming. My only understanding of things is through other experiences. And I feel like I'm maybe not the only one. And which is interesting because it's so much of everybody's life at this point. Like, I got all these things up on my screen. I'm broadcasting out to people all over the world with very little understanding of actually how that works. Does that count? Well, anything counts. I mean, there is makes you think of John Romero. Well, yeah, it was the two of them. It was John Romero and John Carmack, and they yeah, he's working on all sorts of crazy stuff, from artificial general intelligence to space exploration and potentially new forms of energy and all sorts of crazy stuff. But the beauty is that understanding doesn't matter. Yeah, you get past this point where you get to this point where you can use it, and it's up to the people who make the stuff. They need to understand to make it so that we don't the user doesn't need to understand, depending on what level they want to use stuff at. But I think I get the feeling, I seem to have this intuition. It may not be accurate, but I get the feeling that if you were to understand, you'd actually be able to get more use. You'd have like a larger understanding, even in a practical way, of the programs you're using and how everything works, in a way that would potentially change how you interact with them. So, it's not going to be like, oh, now I understand some coding stuff, so it's going to be different when I type this message and press enter to send it. Like, that's not... But we run into little problems all the time, and for the most part, things that we don't know seem to just be magic. we don't know where to look. We don't have an idea of even what's going on. It's like something in your car doesn't work, and it's like, oh, well, I just do this or do this, and all of a sudden, this thing that I can't see all starts to, like, it all just turns on when I do this or this, and it doesn't. It's like, might as well be magic. Exactly. Exactly. I also liked his, this is totally different, but I liked his kind of general approach to stuff, in terms of not being like really sensational about things, and being just sort of on the, an outlier in the way that, how do you put it? In having what seemed like actually reasonable, or not like it sort of like, how do you put it? So when it came to like general intelligence, general artificial intelligence taking off in some ways, it's like he's like, I just don't understand how people think there's going to be this like explosion of these things sort of like taking over the world in this like dystopian way. it's due to aspects of infrastructure. What is going to take over the world? Artificial intelligence and robots, essentially. AI. Or being asked about, like, what's the meaning of life, and it's like, I don't know. His response was, it's like, in my experience, the people who, like, think about those questions aren't very productive. Hello, Dan. How are you doing? What's up, Flirtle? I have a lot more thoughts, but I'm going to play something. Hey, Samir. So you study computer science. Okay, so you have a lot of experience with it. It looks like Are We Dead Yet? Same situation. Again, I'm someone who has almost no experience, essentially. My experience is through others. Yeah, so Vol, I took it that response to, like, these questions. I've noticed it in myself. I used to find these things to be very interesting, and after a while, I realized I had nothing really to not too much to offer at a certain point, because I just like sort of didn't. Maybe it was a area of life where I just didn't have anything even close to special knowledge or expertise, where I couldn't even begin to really understand the most realistic like aspects of these problems that were being brought up. It's like people who, I don't know, like watch like the Cosmos or something and then try to like not just understand, not just learn, but they try to go beyond learning about black holes and try to like almost develop their own theories. And it's like, how? Like, um, so I think it's probably that like that maybe like this being like overly fixated on things that are so large scale that the level at which the person keeps operating is on a level that doesn't actually end up related. Like you can't really connect it back to the real world. And so on one level maybe it's interesting, but it's maybe not actually productive. Is you can't exactly, it's like you're develop, because I found myself doing that like many years ago, and I went like, wait a second, if I want to take this any further, I just need to go to school for this or do the most insane amount of self-learning. But it was like, I can't just keep going trying to think about theories of like the universe. Like what the hell? Like, what the hell? Like, I feel like you reach a limit pretty fast of what you're able to understand and what you're able to bring to the table before you just find yourself spitting back ideas that you've just heard people say, really general ideas that you've heard people say. You give explanations that are actually other people's explanations. They're other people's analogies and metaphors. Oh, you can definitely use things without knowing how it works. I mean, at some level, you can't know how everything works. We're like always doing that because you'd have to. That would just be too much to to try to understand every aspect of everything you're ever use. It's like, man, there's everything around you. It's like, it's just not possible. Hey, welcome back, Guido. I mean, Guido, I know guitarists that play the lute, theorbo, Baroque guitar and stuff with nails. It's a totally different sound, and obviously the difference in sound is the difference that you get. I mean, it ends up kind of. It's a little. I was gonna say it sounds less like a lute than what I think when I hear people do that. But that's just because, well, I guess I'm almost always hearing people playing with the flesh when they play those instruments. But I mean, some people do it. Know how things work and appreciate. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It's like, and as I get older and learn how more things work, I realize how much it's impossible to just guess how things work unless you actually know. It's like it's like there's no way you just can't like intuitively I don't know, just sort of, again, just like guess how these things work. Like maybe your intuitions can help guide you as you're learning about it, but you just can't know. Which is maybe scary for some people. To know that like almost everything that like happens in the world they don't understand. And as someone who likes to understand things and who is curious and who likes to have more than a healthy level of, or feel like they have more than a healthy level of like control over things, I could definitely understand that. But I think it's just kind of the way it is. But as almost as cheesy as it sounds, I think that's the first step to actually getting the best understanding of these things as you could want to have. Because then you go, oh man, there's actually a whole bunch of stuff for me to learn and I don't know what I'm talking about. Thumb under and haven't thought about the shape of it. Oh yeah. It's like the first step to growth is understanding that you have something to learn. It's like the first step to fixing the problem is like admitting that you have a problem in the first place. Once I'm dangerous, see, I feel like that is I feel like there's actually like danger in that. Again, I could be wrong, but Hey, Miss Sugarbeat, what's up? Oh, look at Chris's face. Oh. Leave Miss Sugarbeat alone. Welcome in, everybody. I'll play some music and then I'll get back to sort of what we were talking about. All Round Tubber, T1606. Welcome in. Belgian Orange and All Around Tubber, thanks for the follows. Miss Sugabee, thank you again for the raid. Good evening, Twitchy. How are you doing today? Okay, that's you know, maybe there needs to be a distinction needs to be made, because all the things that Are We Dead Yet is talking about is, okay, so electrical, plumbing, framing, construction, welding. I feel like these are all hands-on. I'm assuming the level at which you're approaching is like low level when it comes to like theoretical stuff, if that makes sense. Like these are all like, you can like figure out problems, and everything is like quite tangible. And so you can kind of just, man, I don't exactly know how to articulate it, but Thenor, welcome back. Thank you for the subscription from last stream. Where like you can't quite do the same when it comes to, I guess, again, I don't know, figuring out like aspects of cosmology or something like hello, Beast Monkey. Yeah, I guess it seems like the things where like the big steps take place are with the people who tend to go all in on whatever that thing is, which is not to say they don't do other things. Again, this was kind of brought up, you know, talking about John Carmack, who seems to go all in on all sorts of things, which is kind of that's like super crazy. Those people are scary. those people scare me. Because I feel like I found myself in the other realm, maybe in your realm most of the time, where it's like you could maybe be considered like a jack of all trades or something. But I really think the important part is being, if that is the case, like if you are a jack of all trades and like master of none, the lack of master, which is not to say you're not a master at anything, or me either, but I do think that part of it is like really important. A renter jack of all trades. And it's at that next level where like the super crazy stuff and the really deep, like really, really deep understanding of things and ends up happening. Yo, what's up, Harpoon? Collaborate? You're writing an LP. Oh, nice. What are you writing? Like, what kind of music? You know what? Are We Dead Yet? You're probably good. Like, do you ever think about like intuitively sort of like think about aspects of like philosophy? Because I feel like that's where that thing works the best, because in a certain sense that's where it like comes from. That is like the area, perhaps, and someone can maybe correct me if they can think of a better thing, but my sort of intuition is telling me that philosophy is the most intuitive, or the thing that can be explored best purely through intuition. It's rap, you love guitar melodies and singing. Okay, gotcha. I'm definitely familiar with that stuff. Yeah, I used to listen to so much rap for like years and years. Real Zeus? Real Zeus? I can play, maybe, it depends on what you mean. George Ezra blaming on. I just don't know that. I appreciate the follow though. And thanks, Guido. Yeah, I try to just. It's whatever makes me feel sort of, I don't know, pensive, nostalgic, something like that. Like, I don't know. That's way too. I don't know. That's not. That doesn't feel like. That doesn't feel reflective to me. This just seems to drag a little. Now I know lagrima means tear, but. Kazi says, can you play something for us? Something you really like to play? Never! You can't tell me what to do. Salut, Elangan. Buenos dias, amigo. ¿Qué pasa? On that emo level? Oh man, no one's... Pretty sure Dallin's the king of emo. Although, that's coming from the person who just put out an improvisation called Melancholy Fantasy, somewhat inspired by Dallin's Melancholy Galliard, and he also has it's one of his, he's the Melancholy Fantasy, and it's like super chromatic. What's the tempo that it was written? I don't know. I haven't looked in a while. Oh, this is all off. Hello, Andrea. How are you doing? can't quite get myself to. Sorry for no. It's all good. It's all good. Trust me, that's not spam. At least that's not what I consider spam. I like starting and getting an idea of things from where the composer is I don't know, where to find out like where they're coming from, but I can never just. A part of me almost refuses to follow what's written just because it's written that way, and that's for a couple reasons, but I just like, let's say it was like, this is just how it's supposed to be. This is how Tárrega played it, and we have a recording of him going like, I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I'd apologize. With all due respect, Maestro. But I'm playing your piece differently. Hello, Ash. How are you doing today? I'd hope people would do it the same way, too. Like, if someone wanted to play this piece that I wrote, like... I know it's not Andante. I was just I was just sort of coming up with an extreme example just for demonstration purposes. To play, my at the deepest level is to play what you feel gets across what you're trying to get across. And if you feel something from a piece and you're not doing that because you think it's not right and you're forcing something, then maybe it's best to just not play the piece. If you're not going to play what you feel like, what feels right to you, you probably just, I don't know, just shouldn't play it. Or just play what feels right. Because it's not gonna be natural. It's just not gonna be natural. Like, I don't know what to, so like, okay, so I'm going like, okay, we have a recording of this, and someone goes, oh, Schnapp, I really like that. Hey, can I play that? And it's like, sure, go for it. And they just... I don't know, if that's how they're feeling, if I go, no, play it like this, and they play it... I don't know. I don't feel like forcing people to do that. And like, there are cases of this. I know, so I wrote a song that Claire's played for like years, and she does it differently. She's even like changed part of the melodies and like the rhythm and stuff, like all sorts of stuff. But that's what I don't know. That's what she's doing. To me, it's almost like as simple as that. It's like, that's what she's doing with it. I don't know. And maybe someone can even justify it. Maybe they can be like, okay, this piece is originally about like moving on from something. So there's a mix of positive and negative emotions, and there's like nostalgia in it and looking back and reflection, but also looking forward and all this stuff. So maybe they could be like, this is just, a lot of energy, just like moving forward. Like just sort of driving forward with things in your life or something like that. I don't know. Just yeah, things are gonna keep going on. The one that Claire played, I Only Know. I'm the only one who knows. And that is why I hate Claire now. I hate her. She destroyed my piece of art. Also, I think this is maybe more important, is that there's more to a piece than just tempo. Which I don't think anyone's saying tempo is the only thing, but like certain aspects of like it's gonna be connected with other aspects of interpreting a piece, but like you could take the same tempo and do something. I'm not really sure. What? Yeah, I hope I'm not totally. I think I understand what's going on, but. Yo, Chris, what's up? Welcome back. Gilly was here during the Jess Malik and Gilly era of this stream. You three were here like every stream. Jess pops in every once in a while. Thanks for the claps. Yeah, Ash, hopefully things... You said they took a nosedive, but hopefully they start to look up again. La petite Marguerite, good evening. Bonsoir, Marguerite. From Becca. She popped in here a few months ago. Someone gifted her a sub. But in terms of personally, like speaking, it's been a while. Bro, classical guitar, improv. Oh, jeez, that is like, do they need to give us? Are they gonna give us more spots for tags? Because I don't know if already there aren't many. Yes. Okay. Well, if they do that, then that would help. If that's actually okay. Then yeah, I'll definitely add those. Because right now I already can't pick. It's like music, human, hands, camera. I mean, I have a camera, so I guess it's a good tag. Sound, yeah, this stream has sound. I think people are looking for sound on their stream. Guys, that's not what the thing. I mean, musician is one of them. But that's so. Nice beard. Oh, I like that. That's how we take over. Yeah, I like that. That's like, to me, that's similar to how I'd like walk around with my guitar and people. I swear I've gotten more compliments on my guitar case than my guitar playing. It's a really nice case you got there. Okay, thanks. Oh, it's World Lion Day? Okay. Let me look at the music. Hey, Jerry, thank you for the 6-month resub. How are you doing? Hey, what's up, Ro? Row. And Crispy Games, hello. That was the Melancholy Galliard by John Dowland. Johnny Dowland. Now let's compare that to Mrs. Winter's Jump. Pandarina, thanks for the follow. Johannes Dolan. Johannes Dolan. Dolan. How can you practice your tremolo technique? Good question. You're watching a video about John Dowland. Was it Rick Beato talking about John Dowland? All right, super fast. Make sure the most important thing about. Oh my God, I sound like a tick. It was Rick Beato. Yeah, let's go, Shanab. It's because Dowland's dope. All right. I love Rick Beato listening to music. That's my impression of Rick Beato listening to music. Okay. All right, here's what you want to know about playing tremolo. This is my impression of a person on TikTok talking about how to do a tremolo. Here are the things you want to know about playing a tremolo on guitar. The most important thing about playing a tremolo is not speed, but actually accuracy and consistency in all the notes. I can't keep talking like that. Okay, so it's kind of all an audio illusion. The thing that makes the illusion most effective is evenness. So if you were to go faster, but there's a gap, it's gonna make it not as effective. So one of the things you can do is you can practice pairs of fingers, purposefully making it uneven, but this is just to get the two fingers closer together. So like P-A, M-I, P-A, M-I. And then to get the other two pairs of fingers together, you can do A-M, I-P, A-M. Using a metronome, the more articulate you can make it, the better. And in fact, if you can make it so articulate so that no sound comes out, meaning you put your next finger down before the one before it plays. then the difference between this and actually just playing a tremolo is almost like you just need to be lazier with it. So if you can do this up to speed, that means I can get my fingers there before I even need them to be there. You can also practice, you can articulate different aspects of the tremolo. When you're actually playing, it's basically just going to be your thumb. This is really extreme, but you can also practice accenting your A finger. So this is not my thumb that's making the loud sound. Your M finger. And your I finger. And you can do pairs of fingers. Ba, 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 ba. You can do one that cycles through all of them by accenting every third note. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And after doing that 4 times, it cycles back to the beginning. So thumb, index, middle, ring. Thumb, index, middle, ring. And so if you're doing that, you can't just go like, then you can't just like, I don't know, flop your fingers around like that. Everything has to be intentional. And it's only after you have like really intentional control over your hand can you make the gesture that it needs to be. Then you can start thinking of it as a gesture. So if I'm going like this, like, I'm not going PAM, 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 like that's not what I'm doing. But I've spent enough time actually doing that, PAM, PAM, that when I do this and I go on autopilot, it like works. And that's just kind of a general concept when it comes to technique anyway, is that you train your autopilot by doing the things you won't be able to do when you're actually playing. You do that in practice so that when you're actually playing, your fingers and your brain do what they need to do. The double tremolo, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. You're welcome, Pandorino. That also helps with things like this. If you're slowing down, so if I want to go, so it's slow down here, boom, 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 and then gradually sped up, and then gradually slowed down. And it also allows for like subtle changes in speed, because it should be like singing. It shouldn't be the technique for the technique's sake. It should be like singing. So like you don't want to be like dee da la la da da dun 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 ding dun ding dun 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 ding dun ding dun dun bum bim bum bim bum 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 bim bum dee da 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 dee da dee da 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 dee da dee da da dee da 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 da. That quote is not true. That quote is not true. Chris, thanks for the 14 months of sub support. ASDF, what's up? Please don't panic. Nice to see you. I'm gonna sleep. Wishing everyone a nice day and awesome stream. Nice to meet you all. See you next time. All right. Take care all around, Tubber. I'm glad you're able to find your way to the stream through Miss Sugar Beats Raid. File my nails a tiny bit. They're a little bit long right now. Also, Crea tu Patria. Thank you for the follow. Dominus in excelsis Deus. Gloria. Yeah, if you're looking for those schnullabies, SHNL all together. Still the same, yep, still do the same ending song, yep. No, we're not right now, not right now. We're rating Schnaf. Shanaf. We're rating Shanaf. Oh, my tears. Just kidding, we're playing Dowland. And yeah, that quote, I mean, I definitely said that quote for whatever reason, but yeah, Count was probably involved in that. This is how it rains. This is how it rains. That would be cool if it did work like that, where you could do the quote and then pick a word or words and have it sort of fit, but it's just quote 0. I'm pretty sure that's the only quote that has bulge in it. Quote 0. I mean, if you guys want to look, if you do ! quotes, plural, it'll link you to somewhere where you can actually search through all the quotes. Then you can get all the dirt. You can search for all the words. All the words. years worth of calendars. Years of calendars. Years. That quote is somehow true. It shouldn't be able to be true, but I swear it's true. Right? That's what people mean by like a lifelong language learner. It takes a whole lifetime to learn a single language. That's about right. Thanks, Play Me Funky, and welcome into the stream. Also, Henrik, what's up? How's it going? Pair of eyeballs. How are you doing? All right, take care, Chris. Thanks for coming by. It's nice to see you again. Thank you for the resub, too. All right, Henrik. Until we meet again, fare thee well. So in 22, okay, the only way I can answer this is to actually call someone out by accident, but I don't think she'll mind. So I'm pretty sure like 99% of the quotes were added by Claire, and it looks like around 2020, um, she wasn't around the stream as much. Thanks for the claps. Oh. Something's making a weird noise. Opium Shuffle, thanks for the follow. Man, I feel a little out of it today. I think I know why too. It's just, also XOXOJ, thanks for the follow. Let me switch it up for a second Thanks for the claps. I had a feeling this would happen. That was El Testament de Emilia. Are those the sounds? Is that the noise? Oh, there's still this weird creaking. I think it's from the guitar and not the guitar support. I still think it's the... I hope you'll be feeling... I hope so. Yeah, I think there's something in my system that maybe it's not making me feel the best, which is annoying, but... So actually, let me do this. Bad Batch of Jerk. I mean, kind of. Kind of. Is that true? I still don't know if that's true. I need to get some rest. All right, definitely get some rest. Kazi, thank you for being here. It's not dietary stuff. You know, I'll just say it. I had my doctor had me try some new medication thing to help with like sleep stuff, and I think it just made me feel out of it. It's basically like that, because I'm like, I woke up this morning like, and it wasn't even this morning. I just like really struggled to get out of bed. I was like, oh man, why am I so tired? It's like, oh, I think that may be why. I just don't feel. So I think it's just making me tired. Yeah, it's I think it's causing some grog to happen. Got some grog going on. No, it's not melatonin. No. Parting though I absent mourn, absence can no joy impart. Joy once fled may not return. While I live, I needs must love. Love leaves not when hope is gone. Now at last despair doth prove. Love divided loveth none. Sad despair doth drive me hence. This despair unkindness sends. If that parting be offense, it is she which then offends. Dear, when I am from thee gone, gone are all my joys at once. I love thee and thee alone, in whose love I joyed once. And although your sight I leave, sight wherein my joys do lie, till that death do sense bereave, never shall affection die. Sad despair doth drive me hence, this despair unkindness sends. If that parting be offense, it is she which then offends. Mid-emo. Medieval emo. Medieval emo. Oh man, singing might not be the best thing either to do right now. So what am I gonna do about it? Sing more? Okay, cool.
weary, weeping eyes, whose spring of tears doth stop my vital breath, and tears my heart with sorrow, sighs, one cries. Come and possess my tired thoughts, one soul, that living dies, that living dies, that living dies, till thou on me bestow. Come, shadow of my hand and shape of rest, ally to death, child to his black-faced night. Come thou and charm those rebels in thy breast, whose waking fancies do my mind affright. Oh, come sweet sleep, come, or I die forever. Come hear my last, come hear my last, come hear my last. Sleep calm, or come never.
Now that creaking I know is from the guitar support. That's why I switched to the other one years ago. Time to reboot your body. All right, go for it, Henrik. Thanks for hanging out. What if I just do some, what if I just try doing some piano stuff just for a bit? Just, zone out. Francesco Bacchini, thank you for the raid. And thank you everyone for the follows too. Man, guys, I'm feeling kind of out of it. I'm glad you like the plane though. Yeah, I don't speak Italian, but sometimes I can kind of make some sense of some of the stuff. Spero servimi quando inquadrano nascondo il cellulare con i quali stanno riprendendo i pollice. Vol, thank you for gifting us up to Brett. Thanks, Seta. I'm wondering if it's potentially a better use of my time to try to figure out some stuff that some sound stuff that I've wanted to do for both the stream and for the stuff I record. Maybe that'd be a better use of my time for right now. That accent though, thanks, Lily. Oh. Maybe I should give myself some time to recover, because I do. Yeah, DAW settings. There's still something I made that kind of leveled out the volume of stuff, makes things. It's making like the piano like crunchy, almost distorted, and I'm not like there's things that are still off. I gotta. God. So, yeah, maybe I should just do that. I don't know, I said it like that. Just do that. Just because I'm finding it pretty hard to focus right now. Yeah, maybe we can do that and then just come back Friday and hopefully be better rested, maybe you can say. Crunchy's yeah, so it's like this has a crunchiness to it, like this is sort of smoother. But when you press it harder, it gets. As opposed to. Although that's kind of. It's definitely got tude. It's definitely got tude. Adapt. No, I'm just not gonna take on. It's totally not necessary. Stupid. I just shouldn't do it. All right. It's really not necessary. Yeah, I'm way too out of it. Okay, I think I'm gonna just play the ending song and find someone to raid and just come back Friday and hopefully have a clearer mind. Because I'm just like totally out of it. Hello, good noodle mom. Thanks for the hearts. Yeah, I'm just gonna, yeah. And Solemn, thanks for the follow. Yeah, let's, whoops. Ah, there's a bunch of things I need to, do. Anyway, lots of little things. Mayonnaise person. Don't mind me while I just scroll through the list of people I follow. Okay, we can raid Jennifer Jess, I guess. What? I wasn't watching Amaranth. Or was I? Okay, so copy these raid calls, or one of the raid calls. And yeah, I'm gonna try to get some. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff I should try to get done, so I'm gonna try to do that tonight. I think it'll be a better use of my time than streaming, because I'm like, I don't know if it looks like, but I feel like I just feel out of it too. Like I feel like there's someone like pressing on my head, but Yeah, haze is actually a good word. I'm just like, ugh. And so that stuff, I can still get stuff done, but these things I can get done. Also, don't rely on me being like having a bunch of energy. So I'll just do that. And yeah, I'll Oh wait, is she? Oh, never mind. She's okay. she's literally ending. Okay, she's literally. These are her raid calls and everything. Okay, so hold on a second. All right. Find someone else. Maybe we can raid Fernando. Let me just... Okay, so still keep the raid calls. Okay, Fernando's doing jazz. He's being stuck at the top. I know. Thanks, Count. Fernando, Susan, just want to make sure I spelled it right. And yeah, so Fernando's a really nice guy, and he plays jazz guitar. Okay, she's not reading me. All right, good. All right, so let's say hey to Fernando, and then yeah, I'll see you all on Friday. And yeah, take care, everybody. I'll see you later.